Welcome to Cannabis School. I'm your host, Jesse Angeles.
And I'm Brandon Elder.
And we're here to talk to you about everything pertaining to cannabis, from vape,
flower,
edibles,
strains,
and everything in between. Hey everybody, welcome back to another Tuesday.
Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, well, you know what, I'm not going to say we're excited because I always say we're excited. It almost sounds like we're just like running around like with eyes wide open, like, Tuesday.
Wait, are we not?
Well, I think so, but
I mean,
you know
we've
what?
mellowed out a little bit.
Yeah, we have mellowed out a little bit. We were able to puff on the strain we're going to be talking about today real quick. Guys, we always say this, and it's because our numbers keep growing. It's because of you guys. You're spreading the word. You're being able to get other people to be able to pay attention to us. And the most important part is that you guys love hearing from us, which to us is cool and strange at the same time. Wouldn't you agree?
I do agree, but at the same time, I have to admit, I love hearing from you guys too.
Yeah, it's super cool.
It's
Your
actually
comments.
been really cool. It's been fun to like engage with the community, grow the community so far.
Right.
You know, and just, I don't know, be part of it. It's been awesome to engage with you guys, hear your stories, hear your personal things, have things that you guys share with us. We love that. So, you know, thank you. Thank you to our Patreon supporters. Every dollar helps us reach more people like you.
Yeah. You guys have no idea how grateful we are that you believe in us that much.
I mean, we have these new mics because if you go back and listen to some of the beginning ones or earlier episodes,
rough.
It sounded terrible.
We didn't have cameras.
No.
We didn't have, that salt rock. Just kidding. We always had the salt rock.
Yeah, it just lives here.
Yeah. I mean, you just get to see it now.
Jesse didn't have a shirt.
I didn't.
We got him this cool Air Chilingo.
Air Chilango, right? But yeah, I mean, I was always in a thong. And
well, that's because it's warm. You know, it makes it much cooler.
Yeah,
so
it's pretty bad.
Banana hammocks just make things better.
It's nice.
It's very nice. You like?
All right, today we are talking about a fun little... these are great hybrid strains. Lately, we've been getting a lot of really good hybrid strains.
I agree. Yeah, we have had quite a solid range of hybrids, though.
Yeah, really good ones. Some really good Utah local ones that we would highly recommend. There's some really cool stuff too. For those who visit Utah, you can get a temporary medical card when you visit. You pay the fees, all that one, but it's worth it. And as you listen to future episodes, you'll be able to know why it's worth it, because we've been pleasantly surprised with just the distillates that we've been getting.
Yeah, there's a good amount of strain range and
companies that create varying ranges of products that are actually very unique compared to one another.
Yeah, we have some good stuff here.
So with that, though, this one is we're going to say it's a local strain. Why not?
Well, it's not, though.
No.
This is actually from California, but this has been... We've had both of the parent strains of this, both cherry pie and Girl Scout cookies. And they make this really sweet baby.
Cherry cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cherry cookies.
This is a true hybrid. I would say more indica leaning, though, just from the feeling that I'm getting. This is... Now, at first, I felt slightly sedated. That's what I was telling you.
That's what you were saying.
You didn't.
I still don't.
No, but you are a pretty consistent indica user.
Yes. Also,
More dominant.
Also, I was feeling super anxious this morning.
Yeah, tell us about that.
I have no idea. I really don't know. Well, like we talked about, there's not a specific reason why I was feeling anxious.
Right.
But it was more of, I partake of cannabis every morning. I typically partake of cannabis first thing in the morning when I have my coffee.
And you didn't.
And I didn't because I wanted to wait when we did our episodes, which can be tough for me. So when Jesse arrived, I was all anxious, getting stuff set up.
Yeah, he looked more nervous than a cat shit and razor blades. Like, just...
Yeah. It was terrible. And that's probably what it felt like, too. So we had a couple tokes. And honestly, I would say it was within a minute of my first puff, I felt more calm. I felt
Yeah.
relaxed. The anxiousness had dissipated. And I was able to just feel like me. But like we said, it was a very cerebral initial experience, not in overly high, not overly euphoric, but I felt pretty clear-headed,
Yeah.
just more, like you said, forehead, back of head,
And on the shoulders.
and then just like pads or something just resting on your shoulders.
Yeah, think 1980s shoulder pads and
Yeah.
suits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
Got to rock those zoot suits.
Yeah, it's just like just big shoulder. It feels really. I mean, and that's one of the great common usages of that is anxiety, and that's a rarity, Phil. I will say this. I am a big sativa person. I like more hybrids now lately, but I'm also still a big sativa user during certain periods of time. I think now I'm coming to a part where I want to go more hybrid.
Interesting.
And the only
I
reason
was thinking I was wanting to start going more sativa.
that's fucking crazy. Like, ooh, big change.
I really liked the experience of some of the sativas that we've had come through.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, like the piss strains for one.
Oh, yeah.
So nice.
Well, even like Acapulco Gold, we had unicorn piss. I just had
unicorn piss.
I'm rocking green crack.
Yeah.
Like there's a good bunch of solid sativas that I've just really loved for work and everything else. It doesn't have the same nice relaxing sedative effects for my back, but for focus and for productivity sometimes, oh my gosh, it's fantastic.
Well, think about this though. Why I'm really digging it is my heart rate's not going up. And normally my blood pressure jumps up with sativas. I get more anxious feeling, but I know what it's doing. I know what the cannabis is doing, and I know it's just coursing through my system as quickly as it can to be able to hit. Because if you think about it, like I think about it like this like massive like tsunami wave hitting my whole body, hitting all my CB1, CB2 receptors. And when my heart rate goes faster, the blood moves faster, which means it gets to
everywhere
quicker.
Yeah.
That's why when we smoke flower, you get that the fastest way into there because it's hitting all of those cells within your lungs, and then that distributes directly into your bloodstream. So that heart rate goes up. This one, though, I gotta say it's been awesome. I've been puffing away in my happy camper, and it's just really nice. It's smooth.
Mm-hmm.
That's another great. I haven't coughed at all.
I haven't either.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And this is the first time I've used my bong since we've gotten these happy camper pipes.
It's from the bong.
But I figured that it would be nice to see a difference of experience between, a water pipe and the happy camper. And then maybe next episode, I'll switch to the happy camper.
So, Brandon, I hate dry pipes.
You hate dry pipes?
I hate dry pipes. Every little pipe. I like bubblers. I like bongs. I like vape pens.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't like dry pipes. But I'll tell you, this completely changed my mind. The Happy Camper pipe from 5280 Designs. Now, because one, it's super, I don't know what it is for the design. The bowl is perfect. It's easy to be able to clean out, but it's perfectly set up for durability.
Separates so easy.
No more screens, dude. The screens drive me nuts.
Well, because they always clog or they get broken. The little glass ones, they're just terrible. And this is a built-in screen.
Yeah. And we have they have updated screens now that are even better than this one. This one's amazing. I mean, you can clean this out with hot water.
Yeah. We did just before this. We went in, rinsed it out, cleaned it out with hot water and a paper towel. It's really simple.
It's super simple, but one of the best things about it is the inside here has a filtration system that you can put in there. It's a cheap, very easy to use. You just slot it in there, and now you've got a pipe that is filtered out most of the carcinogens.
Yeah.
It's so smooth.
It's a carbon filter. This is the smoothest hit that I have ever had.
There are so many different applications to this, including what I love is called the Rambler. It's a cap that's magnetized over here, goes right on top of your bowl. I even do this little number where I hold here and then I flip it up and I light, and then I can just let it fall back over there, and it just keeps everything as fresh as possible throughout the whole smoke.
You know the coolest part though? Like the carcinogens are cool, the pipe is cool, all of that. But the best part, Cannabis School listeners actually get 10% off
That's right.
with code SCHOOL by just going over to get5280, that's get5280.com,
Yeah.
and entering code SCHOOL at checkout.
They are the official sponsor for the podcast. We are so excited, and we want to be able to give you guys a special offer on that.
Yeah.
Again,
Go check out 5280.
yeah, enjoy your happy camper. So we got the dominant terpene is caryophyllene.
Caryophyllene? Is that the only one that you're seeing for that one?
No, I mean, you
'Cause
got other
usually
terps.
there's
You got
quite a
limonene
few.
and humulene.
Humulene? Yeah. Humulene, caryophyllene, and
I get that. That is a little bit hoppy. I don't taste the citrus at all.
I didn't get any
But the
citrusy notes
peppery,
either.
that's kind of different because I don't get that peppery hit. Not even slightly. Like Acapulco Gold,
Yeah. had
that's
peppery notes.
spicy.
I'm not getting peppery notes in this either.
Isn't that crazy?
Hmm. I mean, it is incredibly smooth, though.
Very smooth.
It does have a lot of herbally notes, a lot of
Yeah,
wood.
but
I
it's
get
not
more
overwhelmingly.
earthy. No.
Yeah. It's nice. Yeah, this is a strain if you are... Because, there are certain ones where we talked about it. That's why I like this Happy Camper, because, I got my Rambler I put on top of it, and it just extinguishes it for me to be able to continue my bowl and not burn it out. That's why I like keeping, like you discovered, where you can take the whole thing out and you can use the whole as your carb, but I like to have it kind of set. I don't want to sit there and hold my finger over it, but it's just a preference of whatever
Yeah.
works best.
I just hadn't thought about it until I was watching Chucky Fuego's video, and I was like, shit, I didn't think about that. So I tried it, and I was like, oh, this is nice. I still put the cap on when I wanted it to stop.
Yeah.
And it stopped, but I could use the carb as a normal carb when it wasn't. I was like, oh, this is kind of cool too.
I like it. It's almost like a little handle too. Hello. But I got to say, this makes me feel like it's strong enough to feel the effects, but it's not so strong that I can't just keep puffing on it.
Oh yeah. No,
This is it's just very like, and I'm not hungry. I don't have munchies at all, which is kind of nice. So thinking about that, a nighttime strain, this would be decent for nighttime and daytime.
I am feeling more relaxed in my body now that it's been more time since we initially puffed on it. I'd say we're probably about 30 minutes from the initial toke, and I am definitely more relaxed in my body. I can feel it throughout my limbs now versus before when it was just resting on the shoulders.
Just kind of relaxed though. Like not a heavy.
Not sedative,
couch,
not couch locky, just nice relaxing feeling. I do feel a little bit tingling in my fingers.
I don't feel it in my eyes. Your eyes aren't even red.
I don't feel like they ever get red.
No, they do. They do. They still get red. Yeah, sometimes we're hanging out. I'm like,
probably. I feel like they get really dry sometimes lately, and I think it's because I'm not drinking as much water as I should be.
Yeah, but even then, it's I don't know. It's very because there's certain strains where you'll smoke where I'm just like this. I'm like, oh man, you could blindfold me with dental floss.
I know.
It's just like, I'm like, hey, what's up, man? And I get that way. Like, what was it? Soap. That strain we'll review later on. But the soap, it was like that for me. I was just, I was super just
really happy and
I'm just sitting there talking with my younger kids in their room about whatever, and I'm just feeling good. I'm just laying down. But this one I could keep pretty aware. This would be good for this chore day. Saturday is chore day around my house, like big time. And it's always a deep clean, and this would feel good. Like, this is weird as it sounds. Sweeping up the kitchen and mopping it after that, and mowing the lawn, all that. Like this feels like I would be enjoying that. Listening to a really cool book while I'm pushing the lawnmower. Like this is one of those where I would feel like this isn't. This is a good chore strain.
This would be a good chore strain. I didn't use this for it because we only had this small batch
Yeah.
of this one to review for the episode. But the other day when I was rocking Acapulco Gold and I literally I got bored and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to paint the house. All right, cool. I'm going to do this now. And I just did a bunch of shit. And then Emily came home and she was like,
Super
what'd
nice.
you do?
I got bored.
I had a pen and I got bored. So
yeah, this is a productive strain, but productive strain, I don't know, work wise, that would be a different thing for me, right?
I think it depends on what you do for work.
Yeah, I would say like what I've been doing lately, right? Constant evolution. Always thinking, I mean, it's adding to, it's kind of made me think retrospectively, like just, when somebody says, what is it that you do? Like, it's always moving. It's always changing.
Yeah.
And if it's not changing, that's awesome. I think that's great that you can do that. My mind is like, I'll die if I have to do it. And I won't mean like, I'm going to die. Like, I would just die inside. I would do it, but I'd be like, fuck my life. But this is, I'm going off the rail there. This is very relaxing, alert strain, if that makes sense. As I said that, like my eyes are feeling like I got to yawn.
That's okay.
But it is, it's really good.
It is. I really like the balance. Like, it's still very clear-headed. I feel not cerebral, like euphoric high. I just feel relaxed, happy. This is a very chatty strain.
Yeah, it's a good chatty strain. This would be a great strain to go to the gym on.
Oh, yeah.
And this is also a really good strain, just thinking about it right now, because there are strains where you just get the munchies bad. Like, really bad.
Really bad.
Like strawberry guava, I was telling you about.
Yeah, munchie strain.
My gosh. If you don't go to sleep, you just like, I got to eat. But this one would be great if
Some with watermelon mojito, just super munchy.
Is it?
Yeah.
But for me, dude, this is like, I'm not hungry at all. I'm not thinking like I got to get some food. So a good appetite suppressant strain.
Not overly cotton mouth, but I am aware that my mouth is dry.
Yeah, I'm not clicky. Not as clicky as it feels dry. But it's, I don't know, it's really nice. It's a good overall taste.
Because it's not overly cerebral, overly anxious or anything, this is a perfect strain for new users. If you are just introducing yourself into cannabis, like always, go low and go slow. But this would be a perfect strain for that.
Yeah.
I think it would be good for, like, especially if you have maybe social anxiety too.
Oh, yeah.
To be in groups or settings, this might be the perfect social setting.
This is a good hot box strain for everybody in the room. Get like the fogger that people get.
Oh my gosh. Oh, the ones that they've done recently that are shaped like a bong and then they fog it. And
No.
I've thought of doing that, and all it made me think of is the gas mask bong.
Oh, yeah.
And I had one of those years ago, and I had done that, and it gets to a point that you just have to take it off because there's no way to inhale clean air.
Nothing but, you're just CO2 at that point. You're
not even CO2. All your breathing out goes out your mouth.
Oh, yeah, you're
but
just sucking.
You inhale through your nose, and that only comes directly
constant.
from the bong.
Yeah.
All you can get is smoke.
Yeah.
So it gets to the point that you're like, okay, I need some real air now. So you have to take it off. But like, you'll definitely feel that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And inhaling through your nose that's a whole new experience. That's for sure. Like a reverse hit where you inhale through your nose and blow out through your mouth. It was, I don't know. Let me know if you tried it.
Yeah.
Let me know your thoughts. Gas mask bongs are definitely not everyone's cup of tea.
I would say, like, if you're going to measure it out for new users, especially flower first, I would say this Happy Camper Bowl, I would do half of it for your very first time. I did just a little over half in mine, and it's very nice. Yeah.
It is a really small bowl. I do like that it's like...
It's just the right size because I sometimes I don't want to burn a ton.
Oh, but see, for me, that one's like hey, I've got just a little bowl I'm wanting to smoke, that for me is a little bowl.
Oh yeah, this is a little bowl for me.
So then
Have
I
you
just
used the
smoke the whole
bonfire?
thing. No, not yet.
I thought
need
if you
to.
had everybody over, I was like, you bust out that.
No, surprisingly. They
Well,
just all smoked out of the little thing. I don't think I even loaded it up much. I literally just put everything out and I was like, all right, here's this, here's all my flour, here's these pieces, here's some lighters, smoke what you want. And then I went back and talked with a bunch of other people, and I don't know. So I think they didn't even use the attachment. They just kept it on the small one.
Well, I
So,
mean, it's not bad. I mean but this would be like half a bowl for somebody and for your experienced people, a full one of these, a small bowl. It's not very big.
they're really not. It's
It's
perfect individual, like,
well, and you get just the right amount. Like, and if you want more, you can take a little bit more
or
instead
get
of
the bigger bowl on it.
the bonfire is definitely for you heavy hitters.
The nice thing, and I didn't think about this until I watched the video that Chucky Fuego had done, because I haven't played around with the bonfire one yet, is he said that it was great going out hiking because it made it easier for his lighter. Because he didn't fill it all the way.
Right.
He filled it like just a little bit over that, and it kind of helped block the wind. And I was like, oh, that's fucking fantastic.
Dude, that's brilliant.
So if you have the Happy Camper, if you've taken it out with that,
Yeah.
let us know. This weekend, I'm going to go out hiking. I'll take mine out and use that piece on it.
Very
We'll
cool.
see how it is.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna do some yard work, and I'm gonna have it hanging from my lanyard thing. I'm gonna test it out.
Oh, yeah, let me know if it falls, because I know it stays, but I'd be worried about just like working and it like hitting something and falling off.
Yeah, I could see that, but I just think it's
Like if you were mowing the lawn and it got knocked and fell down and like hit the blades, I'd be sad that it got fucked up by the blades.
no, I just get
That's what I
scratched.
would
This thing
think
is tough
about.
as shit, dude.
Oh, I know, but think it'd be like scratched all up and that, and you're like, oh man, it'd probably still look really cool.
Yeah, no, it's dope, and by far, when we talk about flower, this is just a great overall like experience that you can have with a dry pipe, which is
Yeah.
very rare. Like I know you're going for the bong, and that feels amazing. Stay
Yeah.
tuned. They've got some cool stuff coming out for bongs.
Yeah, Happy Camper has some cool
Yeah,
attachments
dude.
too.
And this is like all on the DL. So later on, we're gonna be able to test it out, and that.
We'll let you guys know.
Ooh man, that's gonna be cool. But yeah.
Mhm.
All right, everybody. Hey, have yourself a wonderful rest of your week. Go ahead and go back through the catalog. Listen to some of the old ones. What are some of the strains you're thinking like, man, I need to revisit that one? Well, I've done that. I've gone back and listened to our episodes and laughed my ass off, and then also cringed a couple times.
Oh, yeah, probably. There's plenty of those old
Especially
ones.
our most downloaded ones are our earliest ones, and I think that's hilarious. Bubba Kush I think it's like the number one.
Bubba Kush is the most listened to episode, and that's been one of our oldest ones.
Yeah,
and
that's
funny.
insane. And that's just our Spotify numbers.
Yeah. But love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Check out Cherry Cookies. Let
Yeah.
us know your thoughts.
So,
if you've had it in a concentrate,
please
let us know. Let us know the flavors. Do you get those cherry notes?
Mm,
Do they stand out? Because
that'd be cool.
I didn't get it.
Mm-mm. But you know what? It
Woody,
was really good.
Earthy, delicious, smooth.
Yeah, you share with people.
I think I would say a solid 8 out of a 10.
Yeah.
Honestly, for me, I would like a little bit more sedation and a little bit more like euphoria in there
Yeah, I'm slightly euphoric.
to get to the 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I like it. I'd say for me it's a 9. 9 on hybrids. And I'm pretty judgy on hybrids. They don't usually sit well with me. This has been the best hybrid I've had. So,
It's
very
fantastic.
recommended.
Yeah, so thank you, Derek.
Yeah, thank you, bro.